teams here. First time in NBA history, all 4 road teams win game 1. Tape room tracking this all the way, finding the moment where Curry showed us for the first time. That was after the three-pointer. He's grabbing at his left hamstring. Now stay with it here. We'll try to give you as much as we can before play resumes, but he's obviously not comfortable. And then the Warriors get the ball back. This is all on tape. Gets the ball back. Curry, that little push shot, immediately grabs at it again and immediately...
News from the Warriors PR staff. Steph Curry, officially a left hamstring strain, will not return to tonight's game. 13 points in 13 minutes for Steph Curry on 5 of 9 from the field, but again...
And you're watching game 1 of round 2 in the West. It's a 6-7 matchup. The Golden State Warriors has their same starting 5 that they've had in all 6 of these playoff games. Ended that series last Thursday. And one of these teams is going to punch their ticket to the Western Conference Finals. The Wolves trying to do it in back-to-back years. Here we go. There goes Draymond Green. That is part of the storyline here, and he gets the first bucket for a game-winning three-pointer off a missed free throw. And the ending of that incredible Indiana-Cleveland game is Steph and the Lakers in 5. They've been sitting since last Thursday, while the Warriors come
for the Wolves. You think there'd be at least a little appreciation.
That was in 2018, but then he demanded
7 from 3 in Game 5 of the Lakers series, so he's now missed at least 13.
Running with Dante DiVincenzo. Minnesota has an outstanding bench, and DiVincenzo
will get here, if not late in this quarter, in the second round, and that'll be it for the T-Wolves rotation.
Wow, Payton able to swipe that rebound away from Gobert. Sets up Curry. It's 20-16. Wolves have the lead, and Buddy Hield finds Payton, who puts it down.
In 3-point percentage.
Curry dancing with Alexander Walker. Got it. Steph.
Who played it well, but just like zone defense, a lot more prevalent in the floater.
Well, Curry's hurt though, coach. For relief from that bench. I'm not sure what it was, but he came out of there hobbled high off the window. Curry's not right. Draymond Green fires up a three-pointer, hits another one. No points, 6.5 minutes and counting. And Nasri, fight of the second quarter. Butler finds Green, the hot hand, and he stayed on Green. And we have a report.
People always think of the Warriors because of Steph Curry.
Butler, shot fakes, they stay put. Nice D by Edwards. Here goes Draymond. Edwards with Payton on him, finds DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo drives, tough shot.
For him shooting under 25% in the first round.
Jimmy to the Timberwolves. After an impressive series win over the Lakers. The rim, like he normally does, he can't finish it. Hield in transition in the third quarter. Nasri back on the floor. Has gone. It's all over the place for the Wolves. That is going to go. And this game is long from over. Buddy Hield drives hot
half for the Warriors, not against this Minnesota defense.
There goes Nasri to the basket. Nice move. Sets up a second chance for Minnesota. Looney out on Edwards. He gets a step. Edwards drives and scores. 12-minute second quarter. Payton. Out to Butler. Butler with DiVincenzo on him. Butler. Oh my. Here goes Buddy Hield on the run. Pulls it back. And we'll get into some ball control here. Draymond Green drives. Finds Kuminga. Minnesota. And Mike Conley comes on. Gets a steal. First possession of the fourth. Naz Reid with those 4 fouls.
Ring scoring. When Jimmy Butler can get a good look, he's got to take advantage.
Naz Reid in his prime. But he's found his way in a Warriors playoff game here as Gobert gets it deep and dunks it on. Lead is 15 for Golden State. There goes Edwards. Gets by Spencer. Edwards is fouled.
We're not seeing Panoorin right now.
Edwards. Shake and bake. Edwards drives. Edwards lays it.
So they've got 5 points in 6 minutes.
Minnesota 6 for 11. Buddy Hield. Hield gives it up. Butler. And Butler is the back of the wall. Here's Edwards now with Payton on him. Edwards gets a step. Lays it in. Jimmy Butler follows Green. Kicks it. Payton, big three on its way. And
every possession, he's either got to score it or make plays.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Edwards for three. Cash! Lead is 9. Here's Buddy Hield. Catch and shoot. Edwards drives, lays it in.
Money. It's always been a business thing with Jimmy Butler, not getting paid what he thinks he deserves to get paid.
Butler.
30 points tonight. Golden State is simply a great defensive basketball team.
Something about the road.
Big time for the guys. We want Steph back, I'll tell you that. It's hard playing without that man, but we got one on the road, came here, did what we had to do.
Jimmy, this is your first time.
Great, with a new group in the playoffs. I don't think you could ask for anything better than to be here and get a dub in Minnesota.
Steph said this morning that game ones of a series are always just a feeling out process. What do you learn from this game one that you're going to bring into Thursday as a team?
That Steph is our best player, and the game is much easier when we got him.
Jimmy, simple enough. Congrats on the win. We'll see you Thursday.
Thank you.
Offensive rebounding being key. The Warriors are gonna, Buddy Hield was asking for a timeout. I don't know what happened here.
It looked like he's pointing down at his uniform for some reason. I'm not sure.
Referees are talking.
He doesn't have the same shorts on. He's got a different pair of shorts.
Well, we don't need to have a timeout for that, Cal. I mean, Buddy Hield, like, come on.
The uniform.
And they're going to bring Gary Payton II in, who is available after missing Game 7.
The uniform is not uniform, Stan. That's the point.
Okay.
Referee stopped play, so now.
Well, I understand if the referee stopped it, but why did Buddy stop it?
That's Spencer at the controls here. He pushes. Spencer with that hook shot. That's a shot, coach. It's a running hook shot. Hayden out to Butler. Butler with DiVincenzo on it. Butler. Oh my goodness, he fires it off the glass, trying to draw a foul. Didn't get the whistle.
You're going to do that, then you got to take credit for him shooting under 25% in the first round.
Here's Jimmy Butler on a great feed from Draymond Green.
11 in Game 5 in LA, and he goes 45 minutes tonight without making a three.
Big three. 11 in the quarter for Edwards. Warriors lead is 9. Here's Buddy Hield. Catch and shoot. The stroke is pure. Draymond Green, the hub of the wheel, finds Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, like he normally does, he can't finish it. Hield in transition. Back-to-back threes. Buddy Hield knocks him down, and Chris Finch wants a timeout. Out to Butler. Butler with DiVincenzo on it. Butler, oh my goodness, he fires it off the glass, trying to draw a foul. Frustration is boiling right now for the Wolves.
That's what Draymond Green does. Great passer, but here's what happened, right? Draymond Green made 4 threes, so take credit for him shooting under 25% in the first round.
Here's Jimmy Butler, big three. 11 in the quarter for Edwards. Warriors lead is 9. Here's Buddy Hield, catch and shoot. The stroke is pure, and Buddy Hield gives it up. Butler, and Butler pins down Gobert. A little shot fake. That was Minnesota's first basket of the second quarter. Butler finds Green, the hot hand, and he stays hot. Oh, Draymond Green delivering one.
We just got the numbers that you guys going 12 for 76 over the last 2 games is the worst three-point shooting in the history of the NBA playoffs. And for a team that was 4th in three-point percentage And fifth, I think, three-pointers made.
Tonight, Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets survived a grueling 7-game series with the Clippers, and they're at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the league's top scorer, who led his squad to a franchise record 68 wins. They dominated the Denver and OKC. It's game 1 for the right to go to the Western Conference Finals. The Timberwolves and Warriors on the other side of the bracket. They finished 35-6 here at Paycom Center. We're underway. Set off career high 21 in the win over the Clippers. Jokic massages it in. Lee trying to stop the Joker. Pull-up jump is pure delivery. Very confident that his team was mentally ready. Gordon, the jumper is short. Holmgren couldn't grab it. Murray does. Murray lines it up. And early. Denver opens up 4 of 8 from the field. They have a 9-4 lead. Gilgeous-Alexander shows it and scores it. Holmgren drives, knocked away by Porter, turnover. Look who's leading the break. Jokic gets it back from Gordon, puts it up, denied. Holmgren, big time block at the rim. Williams the other way. He's fouled. Break opportunity. Nuggets trying to get back. Gilgeous-Alexander, he's going to do it himself.
Make sure they were staying on target, guys. I said it's hard when you didn't know who you were playing, but they've been very good at trying to prepare, especially since they found out who their matchup would be.
Break opportunity for Denver. Westbrook described himself as a force of nature. Murray going against his former team again. 7-0 run. Euro for 2. And that pass was errant. Break opportunity. Caruso ahead of the pack. Caruso, get ahead. The acceleration. Wallace gets the hook.
Murray's usage rate goes up when Jokic is on the bench.
Spin. Williams makes his move. It's blocked by Watson. Get it ahead. Murray. Olay defense.
There are a bunch of free safeties out there flying around defensively. He wants to be very careful of that and making sure they don't turn the ball over.
Jokic. And Jokic gets the roll. Intercepted by Dort. Holmgren gets in for 2. The lead is now 12. High off the window. Jokic keeps it up high. Gets it ahead for Brown. 3-on-2 developing. Gordon. Oh, it goes down. 57-46. Williams lets it fly and hits it. Just Alexander on his horse. Williams steps into it. And Jokic controls. Westbrook pops it over to Murray. Lobs it upstairs. Stephanie in a moment. The steal. Caruso. There is Murray. Takes it all the way. Flip. No. Follow. Yes. Jokic. No. Follow. Yes. Jokic.
You see the pace here to start this third.
Jokic thought his teammate would be in there. Instead, the Thunder were ready. And that's automatic. Screen. Jokic. He's open. Doesn't take the 3. Dort closes in. Jokic spins. And Jokic takes the pass to the wing. And now Gordon will get it. 3-ball. Got him. Alexander. 1-on-1 over Murray. He's fouled by Hartenstein. That was after the Gordon follow deuce. Lou Dort.
How Murray was able to find him with that pass.
Williams cut all the way to the rim. Jokic will do it himself. Missed it. Follow. Jokic. Go. Westbrook. He's just a ball of fury. Extra. Caruso same spot. Bangs it in. 10-point lead. Murray drags 2 defenders. The pocket pass for Westbrook.
Making them pay from 3.
Westbrook. The corner Jay with the basketball. Wallace kick. Caruso buries it from long transition. Westbrook swing. Watson. Elementary. Watson trying to anticipate. Williams gets the step and takes it in for 2. Fourth quarter. Jokic working on Hartenstein, fades and hits. They're trying to turn the corner on Gordon. He'll step back. Jokic. Wallace to the bench. The cut. Brown. And he gets it.
5 foul.
And Jokic is 12 of 26 from the field, but put 3 on 32 minutes. Out of the timeout. Master of the mid-range. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Step back, Jay. Bottom. It's a 3. Murray, killer cross for 2. Keeps it up high for Jokic. He's got the mismatch with Caruso. Backs in and scores on the interior. Jokic against Hartenstein. Jokic, bullseye! Up through the rim. Knocked to the baseline. Controlled by Gordon. Spin, denied. Hartenstein was there. 15 seconds to go. Westbrook.
Obviously, a two won't hurt you. But you got to get into space and can't foul on the three-point attempt if you're the Thunder.
Gordon get it in for Jokic. A lot of time left. Jokic makes it. So it'll be Caruso with his team up by 1. Caruso looking, get it in. Gilgeous-Alexander breaks free. 11 seconds to go. Brown gets it in for Gordon, and he's fouled.
Advance the ball if needed.
And Gordon looks to make it and does. Jokic now turns his back. Caruso get it in for Holmgren on the clock. Missed it. Great. It rims out. Brown grabs it. 7 seconds left. Westbrook, 5 seconds. They're down by 1. Gordon got it. Aaron Gordon with a deep shot. Williams, three-quarter court. No good. The Nuggets.
The open man is the right play. The right play is the open man. Russ makes the right play a lot of times. So I saw the paint was clogged, so I thought that was going to be the best look that we were going to get.
How are you all able to sustain the energy level, the perseverance that you needed? Because it was a tough.
Great poise with this team. Between Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, you got Hall of Famer Russell Westbrook, you got CB who's stepping into his own. A lot of guys stepped up, but I think our poise and our belief that we were going to win, no matter the circumstances.
How about the belief in yourself? This is your second game winner in the postseason.
Feels good. But I don't know, I'm just out here making the right play. I'm just out here hooping.
Congratulations. Thanks for stopping.
In the postseason in 12 years, the 3 seed New York Knicks beat Detroit in the first round in 6 games. The 2 seed conference finals against either the Cleveland Cavaliers that you'll be keeping track of.
The thing that separates Boston and the champs from
the alternate Jason Goebel in the replay center, Brian Forte, and here we go as well. Hart will slash inside. Oh, what a dense move on it. Bridges gets it back from Hart, tries to finish right with the knockaway. Coming off a offensive struggle in the first round, 3 Tatum Towns defends. Rebound. Early release. Tatum from behind. Bridges on top. Bridges is on him. Now the switch. Shot clock at 5. 3 Tatum. Robinson a screen. McBride 3. Got it. Champion Celtics. Here comes Tatum over Brunson. McBride on top. Anunoby. And it's a 3. And he gets.
Personally, we've gotten the awards. We've been compensated. But now.
Anunoby, that's the 5 for New York. Shot clock at 7. Towns will make a move. Horford in the way. Got anybody in the NBA this season. Good feet inside. Oh, Anunoby was met by Cornette. Robin.
Rebounds or the turnovers. How much can you possibly emphasize to your team how critical those things are?
Yeah, well, finishing your defense.
There you go, one more time, right at Brown.
Towns.
A little goose egg thus far.
Pritchard. That puts the Knicks up by 3. McBride. Robinson the screen. McBride right into Porzingis. McBride with 8. Here comes Porzingis. He comes off the bench and scoops. The series of fakes and a jab step.
Celtics, them in OKC, 1 and 2 in terms of deflection.
Brown and Hart. Back-to-back rebound. Tatum. Quick outlet. Early release. Right at the other end. 10 to get it. Anunoby hard to the hole. Picked up Hart. 3 around him. Brunson open triple. Got it.
11 in blue.
Brown the MVPs. The finals decided by 6 points or less. Brown the pump fake and the scoop. Right. comes out of the pack, and he's the other way. Into Brown. Touchdown 5. Brown and Brunson. Rebound, Horford on the miss. Free by Tatum. Kicks it out. White is free. Here's a 3. 23% three-point shooting for the Celtics tonight. Here's a 3 by White. Towns takes it home.
Oh, man.
What defense? What defense? Inside Horford. Knicks. He's got 11 points and 8 rebounds and a 3 by White.
16 points, leading the Celtics right now.
And 3 threes here in the third. 3 and an open part the other way. Chased by White. Knocked away from behind. Saved by Bridges. Out to Anunoby, the 3. Right there. Points. And defended by Horford. And now by Pritchard. And he's got it now. When he got a screen, he'll put up a 3.
Got 3 there from Tate.
Pritchard's defense is there. The fadeaway is one. Brunson with 15.
Aggressive here.
He averaged 31 against Orlando. Here's another 3. Oh! That was way back quickly on Tatum. It's another 3 by Tatum. And the Knicks are running. Anunoby at the other end for 2 and 11 point. And Brunson the other way with the 3. Bullseye! Oh, got it!
Here they come.
Work. Rebounding. And fast break opportunities for the Knicks. Horford 3. Long shot. Here comes Bridges. Pritchard will watch him. McBride 3. Big hit for Deuce McBride.
Oh, look at this step
It's
back.
a 3. It's off. Rebound. Town.
It was Josh Hart who created the
Time that they ended up calling an upper respiratory, so could be the same, could be different.
Anunoby cans. Tatum with 19 and 14. Knocked away, a steal by the Knicks. Anunoby will take home. Tie the way. Tatum. Holiday, a 3. Anunoby will wheel, keep his balance. In the corner, Brunson, 3. Brunson.
Have been intentional on that
3.
switch.
It's off by the one by Boston and Holiday. It's Brown finding a gap, driving inside.
Rebound and doing Fender and Holiday.
Now the switch. Brunson at 3. Oh! First New York by 3 after trailing by 20.
And he can also draw a foul.
That's a 3. He is a machine. They'll try to tie with the pass inside. Now the lead if White can connect.
Player over.
The spin off Holiday. Inside he goes. Outside Anunoby 3. What a shot. Brown inside. Holiday got it to go. Back at 5. Outside to Anunoby. He'll put up a 2. Off. Rebound. Now over Robinson. 3. No. Rebound right through his hands. Picked up by McBride.
Little dribble handoff here.
Towns. Brunson up for the lead. Oh. It's off to Tatum. The defense in game 1. In a congested corner, he somehow dug it out. Inside Anunoby, the cut, and the towel. In overtime, it goes to Anunoby. Tatum is there. In the corner, Bridges 3. It's a 6-point New York lead in overtime. White throws inside. Tatum, 4-point game. Will make a move. On the fly, another miss by Towns. Karl Anthony Towns down by Holiday. It's out to Brown. He's open from 3. Got it. Bump into Holiday. Now to Hart. Shot clock at 2. It's a 3. Off.
Want to take a foul.
Here comes Tatum. Tatum will dance and feed. Ball deflected. Picked up Brown. Brown a 3.
Oh, yeah.
On the ball, White will inbound. It's off to Brown. Bridges there. They hold it. They trample. It's over. The Knicks have... What a comeback. And a...
Oh, what a steal by Bridges.
Bridges. In a congested corner, he somehow dug it out. Inside Anunoby, the cut. It goes to Anunoby. Tatum is there. In the corner, Bridges 3. It's a 6-point New York lead.
Because all the padding he's wearing as well.
Hart will slash inside. Oh, what a nice move on Porzingis. Step back 3. Leaping rebound by Hart. Parachutes in to get it. Anunoby hard to the hole. Picked up Hart. 3 around him. Brunson open triple. Got it. of the third quarter. And Obi kicks it, Hart three, got it. They turnover. Right again, here's a three. Hart with the rebound, smears it and gets it out to Hart. Right through traffic and right to the rack. Brunson comes out quickly on Tatum. It's another three by Tatum. And a rebound by take it in.
Oh, good D.
Chiseling his way, but look at he's surrounded by blue. They're on the floor, grappling with it. Hart yanked it away. Hart hurt his hand. And Brunson the other way with the three. Bulls up.
3 free throws. This is a very late call here. How about the defense by Hart? I mean, this is outstanding. I can't say enough good things about Hart.
Upstage on coverage on TN, presented by Win of Pacers. As we offend, Merrill will make his third straight. He bucks 5 games in that first round. It's one of the craziest finishes seen in recent play. What a scene here in Cleveland. Years dominant in their fourth, really rising Indiana team that has been playing.
Got to get back. The Pacers love to run the floor.
Here's Evan Mobley, was presented with his. There's that excellent ball movement for the Pacers. Nice little banana.
But this is what they do here. It's their ability to get the cross match. You had Merrill set up there on Siakam, but Allen saw that.
As we are just past the 9-minute mark, Siakam, that's a three and hit.
Particularly in the second half of the season.
Mitchell takes. Well, he's already tied MJ. He can pass him if he can hit that number again here tonight. Halliburton on the field. And Cleveland 5 of 10, make it 6 of 8.
And, you know, talking about somebody's got a sense of his team right now, being really aggressive here early. As
It's a major burden for a shifty point guard. You would know about that, who needs to push off with confidence.
Incredible season. He was brilliant in that first round matchup as well.
Halliburton into the corner. This is TJ McConnell. That's a long.
But even in different looks, and they were able to get a stop.
Hunter, nice fake. Just
Interesting with these two matchups here, and there's just another example of the pace.
this to be fascinating matchup on paper, and it's played out. And right into Mobley. And Toppin
Getting better shots.
Toppin the look. Panoorin.
It's needed, and it's a long game, a long way to go.
Defense and create situations like that where you get the wide open look.
And with their star playmaker out, Indiana with back-to-back turnovers. Mobley, Cleveland.
And right now, the size of Mobley in that pick and roll is just creating a lot of issues.
Mobley, the screener, the roller to the rack. Jay McConnell running the point with Halliburton on the bench. Panoorin beats Siakam on the box. The lead. Here comes McConnell. One-handed bounce underneath.
Ball turnover because it doesn't allow you to get a momentum play.
Here comes Okoro, and then
Opportunity where you don't face a set defense. Ty Jerome just has not found his rhythm here early.
again it's Okoro. Jerome turn of the corner, taking. Unbelievable the volume in this place. Neesmith, and he bit one of this Eastern semi. Cleveland and Indiana. Struz. Indiana's shooting percentage has dipped a little bit. Hunter transition.
The offensive player that he should be.
Hunter, boy, you just think about how he changed this Cleveland team mid-season. Nembhard throwing on the timer, crosses over, pulls, and here comes Mitchell splitting to the fake, the floater, and Mobley taking away a layup from Turner. And then Turner, history, Merrill misses Mobley. And then Mitchell never saw Neesmith.
To see, Neesmith was actually almost past half court, and then
Struz, early offense, three, seventh offensive board for the Cavs.
But off the bounce and the spacing, that was an example of it on that possession.
Game one of this Eastern Conference semifinal. Halliburton tiered. Good movement. Neesmith, corner three, and he. Jerome able to get into the paint. Maybe getting away with his step, and again. Halliburton sizes up Merrill. Lead from Walker into the paint. Long rebound, Mitchell. Here come the Cavs. Up top. Mitchell. Knocked around. Another possession. Here comes Mitchell. There's the run for the Cavs. Mitchell underneath. Offensive rebound, Mobley powers up. Searching. Mitchell trying to take the game over. The spin, the floater. 7 to shoot. Halliburton into the corner. This is Makasaysayan. Big.
Competitive series. Styles really do make fights, and this one is a perfect synergy.
As he gets his first run of the series. Mitchell, 3 seconds. Siakam into the corner. Turner, and he MP for Darius Garland with that left foot injury as Bryant fades away.
And Rick Carlisle, because of foul trouble, tag, but he had a corner 3-point shot open that he missed.
See it. Inbound Mobley, he'll hoist. Buries it. Now the breakneck pace picks up again. Halliburton. Here comes Hunter on the wing. Turn back. My goodness.
Basketball game.
Halliburton doing his dance. Crosses over, steps back. Fallon. Nemhard, 5 to shoot. Tough step back. And across the 5-minute mark left in regulation. Here comes Mitchell. Up. 8 straight series opener that he's hit for 30 or plus. Huge discrepancy for the Pacers. Ty Jerome, the leader. Here, Mitchell against Halliburton. Doing his dance. 1 to shoot. Mitchell the scoop. Missed it. Well played by Halliburton.
And then it
beautiful feed. Siakam. Listeners grows here in Cleveland. Halliburton around Allen with that left foot injury. Mitchell taking flight. 8 points. Jerome steps back. Impressive game.
Just coming out bringing energy from start to jump. Thought we did a great job of starting the game the right way. We weathered the storm. I mean, they're the number 1 team in the conference. They got an unbelievable crowd, so they got into it and they were, willing their way back into the game. We just had to find a way to grow the lead, and I thought we did it by getting stops, getting out running, and just playing Pacer basketball.
How much did that closeout game against Milwaukee and several other tight games down the stretch help prepare you for this?
Yeah, I mean, we had a funky end of the year. We had to figure out how to win in many different ways, and that's what the playoffs is about, just finding ways to win. We got a lot of different guys contributing. We got a lot of injuries throughout the year, so different guys have had to step up, but we got a lot of depth, and we're just trying to play the right way.
All right, congratulations on the Game 1 win.
Appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you on Tuesday night, guys.
Here comes Hunter on the wing. Turn back. My goodness.
You heard Tyrese Halliburton and his sound talk about the movement, not just with the pass, but off the bounce and the spacing. That was an example of it on that possession.
The 3-point line.
Nothing malice about that, but that is just a difficult finish, and in the fall, you can see how we talked about it. It doesn't take
Mobley. And then Mitchell never saw Neesmith from the back.
And he checked to see. Neesmith was actually almost past half court. And then how about
these 2 teams just off the charts. Halliburton doing his dance. Crosses over, steps back, and Berry. Tough step back, and he can. Donovan Mitchell puts his name in the record books. 8 straight series opener that he's hit for 30 or plus. We hit the 2-minute mark left, and the restlessness grows here in Cleveland. Halliburton around Allen, and he's
is what causes the foul.
Was there enough going to challenge?
Oh, there is a little bit of contact.
So they will take a closer look, and everyone's going to catch their breath.